Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spread. This is Marge here. How y'all doing? I'm here with my boys, Petey and Cal. What is rocking, guys?
What's going on?
Hey, ready to rock.
Hey, today we're going to be discussing what happened over at NYCC with our man himself, Mr. DC, James Gunn. Woohoo! So there was a lot of things that was going on last night, and he was talking about Superman and his take on, the whole DC shared universe. It was pretty interesting, and the crowd was very pumped for it. I got to say, Mr. DC himself is definitely coming off very, very well, at least on the beginning stages of the whole DC. What is he calling it? DC Universe, guys, or DC? He's definitely not calling it DCEU anymore, right? Guys?
As of this point, I do not know that they gave it an actual term because the previous DC universe didn't have an actual term either. It was just dubbed by the media the DC
Okay.
extended universe. They never had like an MCU. They never say a DC. That's never the case.
Okay. So one of the things that he was telling us at the NYCC last night was that Superman is practically they're in the editing stage right now.
Wait, do you see it? Do you see the video I have up here? And you see it?
Hold on, let me take a look at it in a second. Yes, I see it right now.
All right, so let's play it. Ready? And then we can talk about it.
Superman. We are very, very, very excited. Next summer, Superman. You recently showed off crypto.
Yeah, we have crypto in the house. Yeah, crypto's been something that has been just amazing. We've been working with him in the edit, and he's just he's an incredible part of the story. He was an incredible part of the story to me personally. When I was writing the screenplay, he kind of came in and changed everything up. And the movie is going extraordinarily well. We're deep in the process of editing. David Corn Sweat is going to blow people the fuck away. Like,
Sexy.
He is the movie star that that everyone just dreams he could possibly be, and I don't think anyone really understands the depth of this guy's talent. Dramatically, comedically, he's the best physical, action star I've probably ever worked with, except for,
Yeah, take it down a notch.
except for Frank.
Let's take it easy. I've heard
Except for
the stories.
Frank. He's an amazing actor, and Rachel Brosnahan, people are going to die for her as Lois. Eddie Gathegi is Mr. Terrific. So it's really been it's been a great process. Where the edit is getting really close to being good. I mean, the movie's good, so it's like I feel good about it, and it's I'm really hard on stuff, so it's been fantastic.
Is there any footage on you? Do you have the trailer on you? Do you have is there a trailer yet?
See, now you're teasing them. I don't have a trailer, guys. Don't get too excited. There's no trailer. No Superman trailer. I have some stuff on my phone.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Everybody, let's rush him and get his phone. Yeah.
I took it off me just in case people attacked me.
Smart man.
Somebody in the audience has it. You have to guess who. There's lots of stuff. It won't be too long before we see a trailer, but it's also not going to be too soon.
A little update on Supergirl. We have a director. We have a Supergirl, obviously.
Yes.
What can you tease about the story we're going to see for Supergirl on the big screen?
Well, Anna and Craig, the writer and the director, have been doing a fantastic job of spearheading this. We start shooting in England in January. I just saw, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I just saw the screen test for Ruthie with Millie Alcock, who's playing Supergirl. And oh my God, I'm so excited. And and that's another project that's just been blessed from the beginning. Anna came in and she pitched the story to me of Supergirl, and it was just one of the best pitches I'd ever heard. And she immediately wrote it. She came in with the first draft. That was great. And it's just gotten better and better. And then Craig has been incredibly easy to work with. And I can't wait for that one to come out. It's very much based on Tom King's comic Woman of Tomorrow. There are, of course, differences because it's a 3-act structure, so it's a little bit different in the structure of which kind of goes through various stories. But it has all those major characters, the major themes. Supergirl's a mess, and it's something I can't wait for people to see. I think it's a completely different, unique take on a superhero.
And talking about unique takes, it sounds like the Green Lantern story we're going to.
All right, let's hold.
People don't know, but he was.
We're talking about the other thing. So, you get the 2 things of Superman. What do people, let's get into it.
Yo, so I mean, look, he's saying that the actor Corn Sweat, I guess he called him, he says he's killing it. He is definitely, this guy is going to be the new representation of the Man of Steel himself, and he's very, very positive about it. He wants now. I mean, of course, this is Comic-Con, so everybody usually takes these things pretty positively, and everybody's yelling and whooping. I don't think the recording gave a very good thing about it, but it was disappointing that he didn't bring some type of teaser or something there, even a photo, but he didn't have that at all ready. But he did kind of hint that it may be coming out very, very soon. So, especially if the movie's coming out next year, we should probably be expecting something within the next month or two, I guess. Well, it's November, it's October, so probably another 2 or 3 months, I guess. To get it prepped for the summer season. But look, if we're using Gunn as his past works as a yardstick, I mean, we can say he's done very well with Guardians of the Galaxy. The last one he did was not that great, which was Suicide Squad. It didn't catch on as well, right? So, we give him 3 for 1. I mean, out of 4, he's batted 3. So, 3 out of 4. Yeah, 3 out of 4 isn't too bad, right? So let's give him a chance to see what happens with that. What's your take on it, Cal?
Yeah. Cal?
Oh, he said he just texted me. He says he agrees.
No, I didn't hear you. Well, I'm glad to see some focus on Superman. I am still very much in a wait and see portion. That story by Tom King, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, that was not a great story. So I'm not too sure why they decided to adapt that one. And the ending was really out there. But I guess they like Tom King. They'll do whatever they're going to do with it. But this is going to be the over of this, new series of films. I would like to see something other than a still, because there's been a significant, well, let me not say significant, but there's been a fair amount of trolling on the film because of, look at the costume, or look, you can see the wires, just totally unfair stuff. But unfortunately, it's there. Mm-hmm. And this does permeate people's minds, and, it poisons the well. And I would like to see something that, some sort of clip that actually says, yeah, cool, we know exactly what we're doing. These guys over here are a bunch of trolls, and you can trust in what we're executing when it comes to the film. The positivity of the room is great, but I really would like to see something at this point. More than just a still. Superman chilling on the moon with Krypto is cool. That works for me. But you really want something to say, hey, we've got this one in the bag. We're off to a good start. And even more importantly for me, it's Superman. They have to show that they can get this character right. All right. They have pumped in so much time and so much money and so minimal effort as well into Batman because he's so easy. This guy is a much heavier lift. I'm all for the positivity, but you're really going to have to show and prove that you can do what you need to do with this character. I like the fact that they're not shying away from an element of Superman's mythos like Krypto. Superman is not a down-to-earth, grounded character. He's larger than life. He's fantastic. You've got to embrace that. And if you're not going to do it, then it's not going to do what's necessary in terms of execution. But didn't get it, so still got to win.
Yeah, I think, this only in what they're doing is obviously the creature features with all the actors is what they're trying to sell, but ultimately the house would have came down with showing, I don't know, a minute or something. And that's basically what they did for Man of Steel, was just showing him, somehow generating a tornado before he flies, and the people lost it. So, from what he's saying, I know we haven't talked villain. I guess it's not. I guess it's not time to talk villain. But I don't. I'm not too keen on having too many characters in there. I think the first Superman worked well with one character and the supporting cast. But at the same time, they're not supposed to do the same movie that they did with Christopher Reeve. So he's adding some new flavor to it, some characters we haven't seen, and it's tough for me with Crypto because I like Crypto a lot, but I like the Crypto where we would get to see his thoughts and what he's thinking, because that was kind of the kind of Crypto they did later when they brought him back, and he kind of was like a obviously a smart dog, but like basically like a dog. I like the Crypto with the super intelligence, and you get to see the thought balloons. Obviously, it's a movie; you'd have to figure somewhere around that. But that's the Crypto. So I find it kind of hard to translate, but it's good for your emotional moment. Of this was Superman's dog when he was a boy, and of course he's a Kryptonian, so he'll be around for a while. So his track record as Mars was saying, is something that you can look into. The track record in DC has been a little questionable, so I wouldn't necessarily go that with Peacemaker. I mean, it shows that he knows, or somebody knows some comic book stuff, and they throw that lore into the book, in the stories. But at the same time, the execution, they'll have Starro kind of turn into just basically a water balloon, so that sort of thing where it's like not. And at the same time, if you figure that Starro's a water balloon, even Keith Giffen was like saying, hey, you can have all the superpowered Starros out there and the monsters, but as long as you keep one and have one out there, Starro's going to come back. And I think that's would have been cool to kind of end on having one Starro walk away and kind of be like, I'll start again type of deal if you're going to turn him into a pincushion. But anyway, the place would have lost it. But the super.
Yeah, it would definitely. I said it definitely would have lost it. But on 2 points that you guys had made, one, I think someone had said that Maxwell Lord was going to be in the movie, which is kind of weird, especially with the whole Wonder Woman.
Again?
Yeah,
Maxwell Lord again? This guy's made what? Like this is gonna be his fourth appearance or something?
I
That's
don't know.
really right.
That's what someone said. I don't know how true it is. Then another thing is, um, the story, like he said before, it's gonna be based on a Tom King film, but they're gonna change it up. So I assume to be, they like the look, the young, fresh look from what's the name, the actress from Game of Thrones. I forgot her name, but I think that's one of the reasons they're going for. But once again, I got to point out, she ain't American.
Okay,
So
now you flipped it because we were going on the African American actors and the Brits, and then I turned to you and said, "Hey, you don't complain about the white actors that are being played, taking American roles." And you've broadened your horizons, coming down on all the Brits and all of the foreigners playing Americans. Hey,
Yeah, stealing Superman jobs, all of
they can
so
get competent. If they can get competent acting and not have to pay a ton of money, that's what they're gonna do.
with quality actors. Yes.
The Brits keep showing, hey, we're cheaper.
So also, the you said the story of tomorrow, the Woman of Tomorrow. You said it was not a very good story, Cal.
No, it's not a very good story. They're, people.
I thought
It
it was
had
well
it,
received.
by the people. No, that was just it's a introductory story for Supergirl. Not a very good story, and it just wasn't a very good story overall.
I always heard the opposite. I heard that's like one of the more
You gotta,
more
you
seminal
gotta read it.
suits.
You gotta read it.
Okay, I'll read it. All right, no problem. So, anything else you guys want to discuss on this one, or you want to talk more about more of what he was talking about?
well, we did a thing on the Green Lantern, so I'm thinking he's only talking about the casting. He's not giving any tidbits.
Right.
So we can We can just watch. We'll do another video on the Creature Commandos and just watch the trailer. You know,
Okay,
because
cool.
it's very long.
Okay. All right. Well, if you like what you hear, give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, spin a rack.
Out.
We are out.